Hey there, Regina here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday, our new program we have going on here out in the Women Business Owners from Overwhelmed to Overjoyed group. Our goal is to give you some tips and tricks that you can implement right now, right here today, to make your life, make your business, make whatever better. Now, today's tip has a little backstory to it. You know, we're always hearing about all of these coaches that go out there and they say, hey, be positive. All you have to do is be positive, think positive, and the world will be great. You will attract to you everything that you want, and life will be good as long as you stay positive. And here's the thing. The reality is that we're not positive all the time. It is physically impossible to be positive every single moment of every single day. It just doesn't work that way. That is not life. There are times when we're not quite so happy, that maybe we're a little overwhelmed. Maybe we're a little stressed out. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe something happened. You know, it's not always sunshine and flowers and all that happy stuff, right? Here's the thing. The trick is knowing and recognizing what is going on when it's going on, so that you don't go and sink down and go live in whatever it is that's going on, whatever that negative is, whatever the drama is that's going on, whatever the event that is bringing you down, making you depressed, making you overwhelmed. We choose whether or not we want to live in this space. And so for today, I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to have a positive mindset. So things to think of. So when you're in those spots where it's not quite right, it's not as good as you'd like it to be, you can actually think about some of these things and raise your vibration and bring yourself back out and help yourself. So the first one is start off every single day in a positive way. Now, I know if you had a bad night's sleep or something like that, you know, you might wake up and go, oh man, I tossed and turned all night long. Doesn't matter. Lay in bed 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it means to you, whatever it takes for you. Stop your mind for a moment and focus and think about what it is you're grateful for. You know, some of us use gratitude journals. You don't necessarily need to use a journal. You don't have to write it down. You can literally just lay there in bed with your eyes closed. And you can say, you know, I had such a crappy night's sleep. And yet, I'm so grateful that expressing your gratitude automatically raises your vibration. And it brings you into a more positive state. So no matter what happened during the night or whatever you're anticipating for the day, you can brush that right aside just by expressing your gratitude. Now, the second one is to focus on the good. Focus on all the good that's going on. When that not so good is happening, what can you take out of that? What lessons can you take out of it? Where can you stop and just look at what's going on, find a lesson to be learned, or, you know, something inside of it that's the good. Where can you find the good inside of whatever's going on? Always be looking for the good. And the third one is to find humor. Now, there is humor in everything. Humor is all over the place. And thank you. I see some folks watching out here, and you're all showing up as Facebook user. If you click on the StreamYard link that says streamyard.com/Facebook, I'll actually know who it is, or just type your name in the chat there and I'll know who it is that's chatting with me. Because right now on my end, you just show up as Facebook user. So find the humor. There's some humor right there. Find the humor in every single day. There is humor everywhere. You know, there's even in the deepest, darkest stuff that's going on, there's a little glimmer of humor that you can pick out if you choose to look for it. Maybe something really bad is going on and you're just sitting outside and you're upset, and all of a sudden a chipmunk goes running by and he's got a mouthful of food and his cheeks are all chubby. I don't know about you, but that always makes me smile. That's humorous to me. So when something like that happens, you could be out there, and humor, again, it raises your vibration. So you're doing whatever you can to raise your vibration. Now, the fourth one is to fail forward. We all fail. And when we fail, we are trained when we fail to feel bad. That's how we're brought up. When we're young, we're taught that if we fail, that's bad. You lose a game, you fail a test, if whatever it is, it's bad. Well, here's the thing. Failure is how we learn. So if you learn and concentrate and choose to fail forward, you learn the lesson in whatever was going on, and you choose to fail forward and find the positive out of that. Again, all of this raises your vibration. And thank you, Carolyn. Good morning. And Madeline, I see you there too. And number 5 is to give up all the negative self-talk. We are our worst critic, right? And we're always telling ourselves, I can't do this. I can't do that. Oh my God, I'm so ugly. I've got this. I'm not smart enough. And we tell ourselves these stories. Why? Why do we tell ourselves these stories? They're not true. They're not true. You are who you are. You're beautiful how you are. You're a beautiful, kind, loving person. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that is all inside of you. Own it. It's one of your superpowers. Give up that negative self-talk and start giving yourself some positive self-talk. Look in the mirror every morning and go, hey, beautiful, how you doing this morning? I do that every morning, actually. And I know it sounds kind of corny, but I go out there and I'm like, hey, you are looking awesome today. And I'll tell you, it raises your vibration. It really works. It keeps you in that positive mindset no matter what's going on. Number 6 is to remove toxic people from your circle. So remove them from your life. Toxic people, all they do is suck your energy out. They're energy vampires. They want to come to you and talk to you about everything that's wrong. Now, don't get me wrong here. There's a difference between venting to a friend because you want to get something out and living in your drama. So there's a big difference there. And, those people who are continually living in their drama, and that's all they want to do. Everything's wrong. Nothing's good. Nothing will ever be good. I'll never have enough. I'll never be happy. It's just never going to go good for me. That's just the way my life is. That's the story that they choose to create. Choose to create a more positive one for you and remove those people from your life, because when you hear all of that, that's sucking your energy out. So remove those toxic people. And a little side note, if those toxic people happen to be family, well, there's close family. If it's your immediate family and you can't get rid of them, you may want to help them raise their vibration and get out of that space, because they can. They just have to decide and choose to. And you can help them because you know. And if it's extended family, well, it can always be, well, I'll see you on Christmas and Thanksgiving and big holidays. And and outside of that, we're just going to stay away because, I know you're toxic to me and I just don't want to go there. Choose to be with the people who lift you up, who bring you to better places. And then the last one is to be present. I always go back to being present right here, right now. Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. If you've never read that book, I really suggest you go read that book. It's The Power of Now, and it is right here, right now, in this moment. There is nothing wrong. Everything, I'm here, I'm standing, I'm breathing, I'm talking. I'm sharing some value, hopefully, for you. This is what the present is. When you are fully present and not thinking about the past and not thinking about the future, and you're here and now, everything is good. And you get to create everything that's going on in your now. You get to choose. So there's my 7 tips for achieving a positive mindset. So on any of those days where you think, well, not one of my more stellar days, think about those 7 tips. Think about staying positive, starting your day off positive, focusing on the good, finding the humor, failing forward, giving up all that negative self-talk, removing those toxic people, and always being present. When you add those into your everyday and your choices that you make every single day, I guarantee you that you will be a more positive person. So that's what I got for Tools and Tips and Tricks Tuesday. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.